In this video, we will learn about how the state government works. As we all know that in India, we have three levels of government. That is the center, state and local government. India has 29 states and 7 union territories. And all of these 29 states as well as 2 union territories, that is Delhi and Puducherry, have their respective state government. And the remaining 5 union territories are ruled directly by the central government. That's what the word union territory means. Union means central. Anyways, this video is about how state government works. So our focus will be on state government. Alright then, the first thing that you need to understand is that the state legislature has 2 houses. They are called as Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad. Just like at the central level, the parliament has 2 houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Similarly, at state level, there are 2 houses, Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad. But here is a catch. Not every state in India has bicameral legislature. As of 2017, only 7 states, they are Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Bihar, Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh. Only these 7 states have bicameral legislature, meaning they have 2 houses, Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad. That means in India, only 7 out of 29 states have Vidhan Parishad. In other words, only 7 out of 29 states in India have bicameral legislature. And the rest 22 states have unicameral legislature. Bicameral means 2 house and unicameral means 1 house. Always remember this point. Now the Vidhan Sabha is the lower house, which is similar to Lok Sabha, and the Vidhan Parishad is the upper house, which is similar to Rajya Sabha. Vidhan Parishad is also called as Legislative Council, and Vidhan Sabha is called as the Legislative Assembly. As we know that at central level, Lok Sabha is much more powerful than Rajya Sabha. Similarly, at state level, Vidhan Sabha is much more powerful than Vidhan Parishad. And the reason they are important is because both the members of Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha are elected by the citizens of India. In India, every 5 years, general elections are held. You and I get to vote for an MP and an MLA. MP is a member of parliament. After getting elected, he or she goes on to become a member of Lok Sabha. And an MLA is a member of Legislative Assembly. After getting elected, he or she becomes a member of Vidhan Sabha, which is the State Legislative Assembly. Since we are talking about how the state government works, let's point our focus towards Vidhan Sabha. As I said, Vidhan Sabha is the State Legislative Assembly, and all the 29 states and 2 union territories in India has a State Legislative Assembly. That means Vidhan Sabha is the place from where the state government exercises its control. Every state legislative assembly have members. They are known as member of the Legislative Assembly. In short, they are called as MLA. Moments back I've told you that the members of the Legislative Assembly, MLAs, are elected by the people, and that's how they become members of the Legislative Assembly. And after becoming members, they also get to form the government by acquiring simple majority. That means at the state level, the MLAs represent the collective voice and will of the people. And we know that at central level, the Lok Sabha MPs represent the collective voice and will of the people. I hope so far it's going smooth and you're able to comprehend. Now let's see how are these MLA elected. We know that every state in India has a legislative assembly. Now to choose a member of legislative assembly, elections are conducted. For that, each state is divided into constituencies. Every state has different number of constituencies depending on number of seats in their respective state legislative assembly. Currently, the state that has the most number of constituencies is the Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly, followed by West Bengal, Maharashtra and Bihar. Here is the entire list, just pause and have a look at it. Anyways, states are divided into constituencies, and from each one of these constituencies, one MLA is elected. And various state as well as central political parties contest in each one of these constituencies for an MLA seat. The political party whose MLAs have won more than half the number of constituencies in a state can be said to be in a majority. For example, the UP Legislative Assembly has 403 constituencies. So if a political party has won in more than 50% of the constituencies, that means if a political party has won in at least 203 constituencies, then that political party is declared as the winner and will go on to form the government at state level. So far we have seen how the MLAs are elected. Now we will see how do people who are MLAs become ministers or chief minister. As I said, a political party whose MLAs have won more than half the number of constituencies in a state can be said to be in a majority. Now the political party that has the majority is also called the ruling party, and all other members are called the opposition. I'll show it to you with an example. Let's look at the election results of all 403 Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly seats of 2017. As you can see, BJP won 312 assembly seats. That means BJP won in 312 constituencies. If the total number of constituencies in Uttar Pradesh is 403 and BJP won 312 of them, then clearly it is more than 50%. And that's how we can go on to say that BJP won the 2017 assembly election in Uttar Pradesh, and it is the ruling party since it has the majority of seats in UP Legislative Assembly. And the other members belonging to other parties are collectively called as opposition. Now after the elections, the MLAs belonging to the ruling party will have to elect their leader, who will become the Chief Minister. If you remember from my Lok Sabha video, in Lok Sabha the political party that won maximum number of Lok Sabha seats will go on to elect the Prime Minister, who will head the government. So always remember this point. The Lok Sabha MPs elect the Prime Minister and the state legislative MLAs elect the Chief Minister. So in a close comparison, we can say that the authority and power of a Chief Minister in the state is somewhat like the Prime Minister enjoys at the national level. So moments back I said that the MLAs belonging to the ruling party will have to elect their leader, who will become the Chief Minister. That means the Chief Minister has to be an MLA. However, one can become the Chief Minister even if he or she isn't an MLA. Now this goes back to the point where I said only 7 states in India have a bicameral state legislature. Rest 22 states and 2 union territories have unicameral legislature. So in those 7 states, a Chief Minister can be an MLA or an MLC, that is a member of Legislative Council. It is similar to electing a Prime Minister. A Prime Minister has to be an MP of either the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Now there is also a third way of becoming a Chief Minister, without being an MLA or MLC. A good example of such a case is Jayalalitha, who was the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Since Tamil Nadu doesn't have a bicameral legislature, Jayalalitha was not even a member of the State Legislative Assembly. But then she was elected by the party which had majority of assembly seats. That means all the MLAs of the ruling party chose Jayalalitha as the Chief Minister candidate. So basically she enjoyed the confidence of the majority in the assembly. And once she became the Chief Minister after getting the governor's approval, within 6 months she contested for an MLA seat which she won and continued to be the Chief Minister. So this was all about how the Chief Minister is elected. Now the Chief Minister alone cannot run the state government. He or she needs other people as ministers of respective state departments to run the entire state government. That means once the Chief Minister is elected, the Chief Minister then has the power to select other people as ministers who will be then part of the State Council of Ministers. Just like in central government, once the Prime Minister is elected, he or she will select members to be ministers of the Union Council of Ministers, who are also known as cabinet ministers. So try to understand the structure parallelly. It's the same at the central as well as state level. Once the Chief Minister forms the State Council of Ministers, he or she also becomes the head of the Council of Ministers. And together both of them have the real executive power at state level. Now if I have to ask you who have the executive power at central level, then it has to be the Prime Minister and the Union Cabinet Ministers that form the executive branch at central level. Once the Chief Minister selects his or her Council of Ministers, it is the Governor of the state who appoints the Chief Minister as well as the Council of Ministers. Similarly, at central level, once the Prime Minister selects his or her Union Council of Ministers, then it is the President who appoints the Prime Minister as well as the Union Council of Ministers. That means at central level, it is the President who finally appoints the Prime Minister and the Union Cabinet Ministers, and at the state level, it is the Governor who appoints the Chief Minister and the State Council of Ministers. I hope you are able to understand this in a parallel manner. The Chief Minister and other ministers have the responsibility of running various government departments or ministries. The Chief Minister allocates the departments to ministers. The Chief Minister also has the power to change the department of any minister. All these departments and ministries have separate offices. Since all of these ministers are a member of Legislative Assembly or a member of Legislative Council, that means some members will have dual responsibilities. That is, one as an MLA and the other as a minister of various state departments. Now a Chief Minister can hold the office as long as he or she continues to be the leader of the majority in the State Legislative Assembly. In that case, a Chief Minister can remain in office for 5 years because that is the maximum tenure of State Legislative Assembly. The Governor can only dismiss him or her in case he or she loses his or her majority support in the State Legislative Assembly. The State Legislative Assembly can also remove him or her by passing a vote of no confidence. And we have seen that the Chief Minister is the head of the entire State Council of Ministers. That means if a vote of no confidence is passed against the Chief Minister, then the entire Council of Ministers resigns along with the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister is the main link between the Governor and the Council of Ministers. What I mean by that is, moments back we saw that the Governor appoints the Chief Minister as well as the State Council of Ministers. And you also saw the Chief Minister is the maker of the State Council of Ministers, which always works under his or her leadership. That means the Chief Minister is also the chief advisor to the Governor. It is the duty of the Chief Minister to communicate to the Governor about all the decisions of the Cabinet. Similarly, if the State Legislative Assembly has to be dissolved, the Governor has to consult the Chief Minister. And I think that is very easy to understand because the Chief Minister represents the whole of the state and the Governor is the head of the state appointed by the central government to ensure that the state government works within the rules and regulation of the Constitution. So naturally, both the Governor and the Chief Minister has to coordinate and work together. So this was a crash course on how the state government works. I hope you understood the entire process. If you found this video informative, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. As usual, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.